spoken and my colleague. The only thing that I can say is that those of us who were at Limuru 3, the issues that were raised there are the issues all Kenyans are talking about. So what I can say only to my colleague members of parliament and to our leader is that it is down to us to fight even for the interests of those people in Mount Kenya, where unfortunately the leaders there have decided to go quiet. So to me, being here is just to request that we work as a team and we continue following the footsteps of Baba. Thank you very much.
On opinion and judging from the reactions that we got from the country, a very successful Limuru 3 conference. And I do not want to dwell on the issues that we resolved, because those issues are very well contained, documented in the resolutions that will be handed over to you by the Honorable Secretary General. But Baba, there is one very urgent issue which I believe you should help us to solve right now. I know you are busy campaigning for the AU seat, but I also believe that you are a person gifted with multitasking. We have an urgent issue that needs to be addressed. There's the health issue. If you read today's paper or even yesterday's paper, you realize how this lady, I don't know, she's Nakumicha, how she has mitched the health system in this country. Is there a word like that? In addition to doctors, there are no equipment in our hospitals, there's no medicine.
ODM nasema tuko tayari. I want to see kama watu wa Mountain tuko tayari. ODM. Najua wengine wa Jubilee, lakini leo mko nyumbani. Kwa hivyo nataka nisikie mzuri. ODM. Asanteni. You're welcome. You know, I'm surprised that in the Mountain, na nyinyi mnalia. Mnalia? I thought you were in government. I thought you were part of the shareholders. Mheshimiwa Kioni, I was with Mheshimiwa Kioni in Parliament. I'm happy to see the other two gentlemen who came after us. How I wish that we can be able, this is a forum, we can have a discussion, candid discussion. We see how we can help our country. And how I wish that in the future, again, as the people of the Mountain, you may decide, even me as Simbarat, I can be the president from Nyanza. Ama kuna wengine si watu wamekomaa, lakini mambo ambao mmeongea yote, the effect is heavily felt across the country. Mimi nasema kwamba tuombee hii serikali ya Kenya Kwanza iendelee vile inaendelea. Tunaombea Mungu, tafadhali tuombe Mungu aonekane namna hii, na ndio tutaweza okoa Kenya yetu. Kwa hivyo I wish you guys well. Sisi katika ODM tutatembea. Mimi nawakaribisha ndugu yangu Kioni, leta niangalie hiyo report. And just you know, I've checked. You guys, you had Limuru 1, Limuru 2. I'm thinking I'll be having Kisi 1. So that you can compare this document. Nyinyi kama our, especially the Kikuyus, the Meru, Embu, you know, those are our people. Yes. Naomba tushikane mzuri, tuone kama we can be able to build. And this thing of the devolution, how I wish it worked, we would not be having this problem. If money was following functions, indeed, even this thing of one man, one vote, one what, shilling, it could have been sorted out. But as long as the national government is holding into the money, we'll have this song. Kwa hivyo mimi nataka niombe nyote tushirikiane, tuombe hii serikali, Mungu aijalie iendelee vile inaendelea. Asanteni, Mungu awabariki.
Asante sana, makofi kwa Mheshimiwa Simbarati.
Hamjambo wote. I want to take this opportunity to thank the Mount Kenya community for seeing ahead and coming up with this document that will be handed over to Mzee. I think this is a very, very important move, that you have seen issues that affect your community, and as you have said, it doesn't only affect your community, but it affects all Kenyans at large. You called it Limuru 3. In my own community, there is someone who is talking about Bukhungu 3. But the purpose of Bukhungu 3 is different from the purpose of Limuru 3. Because the purpose of Bukhungu 3 is to sell the community to Kenya Kwanza. And you can see members of parliament from our community who are here. Wanjala is here, Osot is here, Els Muhanda is here, Catherine Omanyo is here. They have said no. The Bukhungu, lumefanya TAWE, tumekata. Now, I was in charge of census in 2009. Our region within our country inflated their figures. And you know the place, isn't it? They inflated their figures, and the then president, Mwai Kibaki, said it must be repeated, because we cannot give money to people who don't deserve that money. So when we went to the cabinet allocated 500 million shillings to repeat the exercise. They went to court, 13 cases. I will be called in Mombasa. The following week I'm in Garissa. The other week I'm in Kitale. Until I left Parliament. The issue had not been resolved up to now. And they continue to enjoy money wrongly. When I was in Western on Sunday, I happened to have gone to West FM. And I talked about one man, one vote, 1 shilling. And someone rang and said, what does that mean? So I tried to explain that money goes where there are people. It's where money goes. If you claim that you have a larger landmass, we have equalization fund to help you. They have inflated the figure, they enjoy the money, and they also enjoy equalization fund at the same time. I can tell you, in those regions, school-going children get bursary 100%. School fees is fully paid. They go abroad. The school fee is fully paid abroad. They graduate there. They get masters. They get PhD, and they don't even come back to help Kenyans here. That is the situation we are in. So this issue of 1 man, 1 vote, 1 shilling, which was in the BBI, we should really fight for it, all of us. Otherwise, thank you very much for coming in our headquarters here, Chungwa House. This is where we are. But I know I'm looking at some of you. Some of you might have voted for Kenya Kwanza last time, but they are now regretting. Okay, now let me take this opportunity kukaribisha baba